Let's go over how to install the WOOX 47 Woody fixed stock on your AK pattern rifle. Before we get started working on any firearm, we do want to make sure the firearm itself as well as the immediate area is clear of ammunition. There's no magazine in this rifle. We're going to go ahead and check the chamber itself and confirm the rifle is empty. Now that we've confirmed that, we're clear to move on with the installation. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and remove the dust cover. So just push in on the detent of the rear and hinge the dust cover out of the way. Now we can go ahead and push forward on the recoil spring, pick up, and slide that out the rear, set to the side. Now we can go ahead, it's not necessary, but we're going to go ahead and remove the entire piston assembly just so that we don't have to worry about it falling out. Now that that's done, we can go ahead and remove the factory stock. To remove the factory stock on this rifle, it is just a series of flatheads and Phillips head screws. So we can go ahead and start removing those, starting at the rear. We've got a flathead screw that we need to remove, and we'll set that one to the side. Now we've got a second one, set that one to the side. Now we've got one Phillips head on the inside of the receiver. Pull that one out and set it to the side as well, and now your stock should just slide out of the rear of the receiver. Now we can take our WOOX 47 Woody fixed stock, and first we're going to need to drill 2 small pilot holes in the stock just to ensure that the installation goes smoothly. So we're going to take a small drill bit, and there's 2 pre-marked locations for your pilot holes. You don't need to make them deep. Just drill 2 small pilot holes. So I just went about 1/4 of an inch on both of those. Now that we've got our 2 pilot holes drilled, some fitting may be required on the wood itself. I've already fit this one to this receiver with just a little bit of sandpaper to make sure that it does slide into the receiver smoothly. Yours may be just a little bit different, but just know that some fitting may be required. We can go ahead and take that and insert that into the receiver. Make sure that it does lock up and line up on the top and the bottom. So now we're just going to start by inserting one of the mounting screws through the receiver into the stock, and just go ahead and start tightening that down to lock the stock in place. Now that the first one's installed, go ahead and insert the second one into the tang of the receiver and tighten that one down. Now that both of those are locked in place, we can reassemble our rifle. To adjust the comb height on your WOOX 47 Woody stocks, it's as simple as taking an Allen key and removing the 2 screws on the comb. There's one. Go ahead and remove the second one. Now that those are removed, you'll have some spacers depending on what height you want. So if you want to run it in the lowest form, then you can just take the comb itself and attach that directly to the stock as so, or you can take the corresponding spacers depending on what height you want to run. And I'm just going to run the 2 screws through the comb and then attach the appropriate spacers as so. And then just go ahead and install that on the stock to your desired length. And just get it started by hand, and then we'll use an Allen wrench to lock it down. To reassemble our rifle, we're going to start by inserting the piston assembly back into the rifle. Let's just push that down, slide it all the way forward. Now we can take our recoil spring and insert that to the rifle. We're going to push it forward, down, and allow it to come back and make sure that it locks in place into the dovetail. Now we can take our dust cover, insert that into the receiver first, line it up on the detent in the back, and push it down, ensuring that the detent does pop out of the rear and capture it in place. Now that that's done, your WOOX 47 Woody fixed stock is installed.